Episode 8 of Heath, Hounds. Today we have the Sapphire Crown and Harrison Dawson Heath at Sandown tomorrow. There are 4 heats for each, as well as 2 juicy stayer races over 7:15. So let's get into it. Race 1, the first Sapphire Crown Heat. I've gone with Starbuck, the up-and-coming WA star, trained by Jamie Marsh. Has been sent over. He tried last week. He was pretty impressive coming out of box 3 in his trial. He had a faster first split than Sunset Spitfire, and he's drawn box 5, which he will like the middle draw, so he should thrive in this race. And I've gone race 1 Starbuck in box 5 for the first Sapphire Crown Heat. Race 2 is the second Sapphire Crown Heat, and Shimmer Classic is a class dog. He'll need a perfect run. The problem is she might get caught up on the rail being in box 1. So I've gone with Dr. Madison. Set a personal best last week at Sandown with a time of 29:38. Was good enough to lead the whole way from box 1. Held off a fast finish in Lakeview Walter, and just had a perfect run from box 12, so she'll need to do everything right from box 6 this week. So I've gone race 2, heat 2, Dr. Madison from box 6. Race 3 is the third heat, and Junk Food Junkie looks to be the goods in race 3. With a nice inside box draw, she'll be the major threat in this one. If she gets luck in the draw, she might just go all the way. So Paycall was hard to go past with an impressive run at Wentworth. He was simply supreme with the first split of 5:34 and a finishing time of 29:44. The only problem is how does he travel? How will he go at a new track, new kennel, new environment? So I've gone with the safe option in Junk Food Junkie for the Team Sharp kennels in race 3. So Junk Food Junkie in race 3 from box 2. Race 4 is the final heat of the Sapphire Crown, and it was probably the hardest one to pick. You got Highly Explosive, who's very explosive in those middle stages. Immunity, who's very strong in the early stages. You got Quara Bale, who's a strong dog, as we seen last week in the Warrnambool Cup final. I've gone with Immunity. Highly Explosive might just miss the start. Don't like relying on dogs to have a big run home because they can sometimes miss it. So I've gone with Immunity, who's been very quick. So Immunity, box 6 in race 4, the final heat of the Sapphire Crown. Race 5, we've got the first Harrison Dawson heat, and I've gone with the box 7 Lakeview Walter, and I'm giving him the name the King of Sandown because he's had 6 starts at Sandown. He's won 5 of them, and only one of those wins have been slower than a 29:40. So he'll be a quick starter. Expect him to lead early. He'll also finish pretty strong. Redneck Bay will be pretty hard to hold out at the later stages, but I think Lakeview Walter has all the skill to beat Redneck Bale in the first Harrison Dawson heat. So I've gone with box 7 Lakeview Walter in race 5 heat 1 of the Harrison Dawson. Race 6 is the second heat, and Mr. Fix-It looks to be the goods in box 8. He's a dog that likes to keep his line, which will be important. He's a relatively quick starter. If he can hold his line, he might just be able to swoop around the outside and get that lead. He's got a tough draw. He's got Shimmer Shine in box 4, who will need a bit of luck early. As we saw in his Warrnambool Cup heat, he'll need a little bit of luck early. So I'm going with box 8, Mr. Fix-It out wide. If he can just hold his line, he should be a serious chance here. So race 6, box 8, Mr. Fix-It. Race 3, heat 3 of the Harrison Dawson. Pretty clear for me. I've gone with box 4, Fernando Bluey. He's back from a nice month break. We saw what happened to Shimmer Shine once he got that break that he deserved. I'm sure Fernando Bluey will come back nice and quick. So I've gone with race 7, heat 3 of the Harrison Dawson. Box 4, Fernando Bluey. Race 8, the final, Harrison Dawson, and what a heat this one is. Geez, who do you pick in this one? I've been tossing and turning on this one. You've got three of the most informed dogs in the country. You've got Equalizer, you've got Tigalong Tonky, you've got Sunset Spitfire, and I'm going with the WA Speedstar in Sunset Spitfire. He's got box through 2 in everything. Everything's in his favour for this one, and he'll need a good run. Expect Equalizer to come home quick, as he has been at the Meadows, and Tigalong Tonk will definitely give him a nice run for his money. But I think Sunset Spitfire, with that win over Tommy Shelby, I think that just proves him, and he'll be too strong for these other dogs in this race. So I've gone race 8, heat 4, box 2, Sunset Spitfire for the Harrison Dawson. Now on to the Stayers race over the 7:15. I've gone with We the People over Hank the Hustler. It was a great run from We the People last week. Really winded up in the middle stages and finished off nice and strongly, which you want in a stayer. Hank the Hustler will need a bit of luck early, but I think We the People will be too strong for the Hank, so I've gone with We the People in race 9. Race 10, the second, I've gone with Zach Manelli over Starblazer. Zach Manelli's been really strong recently. He's been one of the most informed dogs over this distance. He'll need to lead early, and he'll need to finish strongly, because there are some pretty strong races in this, like Starblazer, Web Black Hayes, and Zipping Rambo, who all give him a good run for his money. So he'll need to be on point tomorrow. But I think he will be too strong for all the others. So I've gone race 10, Zach Manelli. Race 11, it's over the 595. It's a grade 5 final, and this one's pretty clear for me. I've gone with box 1, Fractured. He's been very quick lately. Expect him to put in another good performance. He'll need to finish strongly if he wants to hold off Overflow Lisa, which I think he'll be able to do. So I've gone with race 11, box 1, the favourite in Fractured. Race 12, it's a mixed 4 and 5 over the 595. Tyler Durden's been in some great form lately. He's been really owning that 600 metre distance since moving over, and he's been a really relatively quick beginner over this distance. He explodes mid-race, and he'll be pretty strong. Not Happening's also been in great form as well, but I think Tyler Durden will just prove too strong. So Tyler Durden to round out the night at Sandown tomorrow. Now on to Heath's Hound of the Week. I've gone with Rebellious. He's a Barcia Bale and on the runway pup. He's trained by Jason Thompson. He's won all of his 3 starts. He's been on the money at Warragul and finishing near the track record over the 400. And every race that he's won by more than 7 lengths. So he's been pretty strong lately. And he's racing tomorrow at Bendigo, so make sure you get on him. And yeah, that's it for today's episode. So Rebellious is Heath's Hound of the Week. That's it for this week's episode. Harrison Dawson and Sapphire Crown Heats preview at Sandown tomorrow. And wish you all luck.